Hi guys, and welcome back to another Champions League video. Into the second leg of the quarterfinals now. The first legs didn't really go how I expected them to. I got one of the scores correct. Man City beating Atletico Madrid 1-0. But I was quite far out on two of them. I went for Liverpool to win 2-1. They won 3-1. But the other two, I obviously didn't go for Villareal to beat Bayern. I did not expect that at all. And then Chelsea, Real Madrid, I went for a draw. And Benzema is just on fire at the moment. Before we get into the predictions, make sure to like the video and subscribe. And keep supporting the channel. I feel like it's growing really well. Started off really well this month. And we want to try and get to 90 subscribers by the end of April. Can we hit that target? Make sure to subscribe below to help us out. Let's get into the predictions. And starting off with Bayern Munich taking on Villareal. Villareal won the first leg 1-0 and played very well in that match. Didn't expect it, but we saw something similar to this in the round before with Bayern Munich. In the away leg, they drew 1-0 with Salzburg. They lose the away leg here 1-0. In the home leg, they won 7-1. They seem to thrive at home and struggle on the road in this competition this season. I'm not sure why, but it seems to be a thing. Am I going to go down that road? Because I think Villareal are a very capable side, and they are good defensively as well. So they've got that going for them. They are strong defensively. Obviously, they won the Europa League, so they've proven that they do have what it takes to go far in knockout competitions. Unai Emery's their manager, so what else do you expect? Am I going to go for Bayern Munich to win, that's what you'd expect. But Villareal are good. So I'm going to go down what I expect, which is Bayern Munich winning. But if Villareal were to get through, I wouldn't be all that surprised after how they performed in the first leg, and that's credit to them. So I'm going to go Bayern Munich to win 2-1 and get through in extra time 3-1. Next up, it's the game I was most looking forward to last leg. It did not disappoint at all. Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Real Madrid won 3-1 away. Benzema, back-to-back hat-tricks. Only the second player ever to hit back-to-back hat-tricks in the knockout stages of the Champions League, which is pretty impressive. Obviously, the first player to do it was Ronaldo, but Benzema is at the top of his game at the moment. Chelsea, in their last fixture, won 6-0 against Southampton. So they were in a bit of poor form, but they've just got loads of goals there, shown that they can do it. We've just sort of got to figure out now if they can come back from this, because I don't personally think they can. I don't think you want to be behind against a side like Real Madrid in this competition, because they are a side that can really control games, control legs, control ties, and it's just not going to happen for me with Chelsea. They've got the quality, obviously, but Real Madrid, they are too in control. So I'm going to go down the middle, which obviously Real Madrid will be very happy with, 1-0. Next up, Atletico Madrid take on Man City. And Man City won the first leg 1-0. And it was what I predicted. And I also said I expect them to just take their time, break down Atletico, and get a goal kind of late on, which is what happened. So I was very happy with that. It was a very, very accurate prediction. For this game, I sort of see the same, which is quite weird. You'd think Atletico being 1-0 down would try and go on the front foot and attack. But I don't think they're going to try and play like that against this Man City side, because if Man City get the first goal, it's over. So I really think that Atletico are going to, put defence first still, try and just hold them out, and maybe just put a few more players forward on the counter-attack. Because I think at the Etihad, for them, it was more about let's try and keep this 0-0 and take it back home. They did well with that, ended 1-0, but, they weren't blown away by a scoreline, so they've still got a chance. However, I think Atletico are still going to try and defend first, put a few more players forward to try and counter, and I just see Man City catching them out and breaking them down. So I'm going to go Man City to win 1-0. And finally, Liverpool take on Benfica. This is probably the most, finished tie because Liverpool won 3-1 away. They're now going back to Anfield. And I can't see Benfica winning by a 2-goal margin at Anfield. So I think Liverpool are already through. But I expect Benfica to cause a few issues because Benfica caused issues in the first leg, but they're just not good enough in the final third. They weren't good enough to take some of their chances. And one thing we know about Liverpool is they are clinical. They have some of the deadliest attackers in the world, and if they get a chance, 9 times out of 10, they'll finish it. I think that's going to be the story here. I think Klopp will make some changes, and I see this one ending 2-0 to Liverpool. So, those are my predictions for these Champions League fixtures. Let me know what your predictions down in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Champions League content.